gives me hope. Their zealous quest gives me leverage. And they do not know the dangerous game that they are part of. Now they play into my hand.
So the target, you attempt an athletics check against the target's reflex DC, but in this case, I'm pretty sure the telekinetic maneuver lets you do it as a spell attack, right? Yeah, you use a spell. So make your attack roll. You've got to beat his reflex DC. We already know he has a high reflex DC, so I'll tell you, you need to get a 29 with your spell attack to disarm Carmen Rashani.
Well, let's find out.
Oh no!
23.
You like the telekinetic maneuver juts out. You see his arm go like, ugh, and like almost like leave his arm, but he like holds onto it and brings it back in at the last second.
Reroll using a hero point.
Okay, yeah, hero point it. Let's do it. There we go. First natural 20 of book 2, season 2. Nice.
Let's go.
So in that moment, the blade, the cooperative blade, shoots out of his hand, clings to the ground, like at his feet, like it kind of falls between him and Nulara. Yeah, so you hit him, but he does manage to get the blade, right? And like he looks at you. You've got your shield raised. He flails, like he's got this rage, this like panic in his eyes. He flails at you, Nulara, with his second action to attack you. It's gonna be a 37 to hit.
Critical.
That's a critical hit.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh, the damage is low. He only rolled 3 and a 1, but that's still 28 points of damage on Nulara.
That's low.
Okay. For my first action, I'm going to use 20 feet of movement to move right behind the Scalathrax right here.
Okay.
Second action, I'm gonna hit it with my longsword.
Please do.
Ba-ba-bam. That'll be... Oh. Sorry. With Enchorus Blade.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's been a while since you fought one of these.
That's a 35 to hit.
That's a critical
hit. Guys.
Crits
It
in the chat.
Crits in chat.
Yes.
Crits.
That would be 28 points of slashing damage.
Nice. Oh, look at that slashing going on there.
Mm.
Yep. All right. It takes the full damage.
Awesome.
And it's very, very badly injured. You cut through it, it like falls down. It's almost already dead.
All right, so my second action, I will quick draw, pull out my rapier, and attack this one here. And since I am acting before them in combat, it is flat-footed.
It is flat-footed, yeah.
Oh, nice.
All right. That's a 31.
That's a critical hit.
Every
That's
Sunday.
Roll
so
Sunday.
Sunday rolls.
All right, let's see this damage.
Yeah, I guess actually because you have the contortionist feat, you probably could have done it without a check, but you got style anyways. Okay. Yeah. Dead. Full dead.
All right, so Clovis will move up. Where I can see this thing.
Move right out to the edge of the cave, right where Mushi was kind of peeking around the corner just moments before.
And I will do my acid splash at it.
Wouldn't be acid splash without an ally in range.
Oh yeah, that's a crit.
All right, roll the damage on that. This is going to do 1d6 plus your wisdom modifier, which is 4, so that's... You rolled a 6, so that's 10 points of acid damage, which it is not resistant to at all. It also takes...
One splash damage.
2 persistent damage. And Mukta, you take 1.
All right. Stride. For my first action,
Uh-huh.
second action, I will quick draw my short bow and attack.
Okay. It is partially covered by the corner, so it's going to get a slight thing, but you can still target it. That's fine.
I guess I could have moved up one, and it's the same.
Yeah. Okay.
It's the same.
It's the same either way. Okay.
Yeah.
Take that shot. Roll good.
That is a 33 to hit.
33
Nice.
is a critical hit.
All right.
Oh, I do gotta. Okay, do your critical hit, and then I gotta stop and rewind a little bit because I did forget something. But that's fine.
That's 30 points of damage.
Wow, 30
Nice.
points of damage. Yeah, you hit this thing. It's got a humanoid body shape, and you assume it has the same anatomy underneath that a human would have, and you place that sort of arrow right where the heart would be, and it strikes true, and you see it takes quite a bit extra damage.
Now,
So
we were
this is where
talking something about... oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Something about, like, weapon effects.
Oh, do you have weapon specialization on your bow?
I thought I got...
You may.
I thought I got that when I got level 5.
That is a definite possibility.
Weapon types, yes.
So if you use a bow, you crit specialize, right?
When you critically succeed against using an agile finesse, you apply the critical specialization effect for the weapon you're wielding.
And
so when
for
they crit against a flat-footed.
Yep, and he is flat-footed, and this is a bow attack, and the bow crit specialization effect is the arrow pierces through his heart out the back, pins him to the wall, and he can't move. He's like stuck there trying to move away from the wall, and he's unable to. Good job.
Can I have this guy right here? I would like to use telekinetic maneuver and shove him into this. Is it a hole you said behind him?
It's like an open pit. There's like a low sort of like broken sort of railing that's like decayed to age. So you're basically pushing them back through the railing and over the edge.
I would like to do that.
Cool.
Okay, so you're making a telekinetic shove effect. So you make the spell attack roll. I believe you're targeting its fortitude save, correct?
I don't know what it is.
It's a shove, right?
What is a
I'll
shove?
look it up.
Put it in the thing.
Yep.
All right.
Yep, that's fine. So a shove is against the fortitude DC.
I'm going to use a hero point on that.
Hero
Yes.
point.
Yes. Hero point.
Come
Make
on.
it count.
I'm gonna push that blob over now. Be awesome.
Every single time.
Dude,
Really?
Sunday.
Natural 20, hero pointed in.
There's a lot of crits in chat.
Boy, that is
Love
a
Chris in chats.
Same thing happened last Wednesday.
yeah, hero points.
That's so
That is
cool.
awesome.
So it does fall over the edge of the thing. You push it back, the railing breaks. This thing starts falling like over the edge. And remember, it's just blob with like mouths and like tongues. There's no limbs or anything. So normally in like Pathfinder, when something gets pushed over the edge, they can use a reaction to like grab the edge. But in this case, he's got no limbs to actually grab and stop from falling over. So you just watch as you push him back, the rail bursts, and he falls, the like gibbering noise down the dark tunnel, and you just hear it fall for like a long time. It falls so far you don't even hear it hit the bottom.
Yes, and then for my second action, I'm going to hit it with Ancora's blade.
Go for it. Ancora's blade it is.
34 to hit.
That's a critical hit.
Awesome Sunday rolls.
Yeah, Sunday.
Damage.
Completely destroys this thing.
Okay.
And
awesome.
as you cut through it, you slice through it. It like you watch it, like you tear it open, right? And it falls limp. And then you watch as it starts going, and it like starts opening up, and it explodes
Oh,
in a acid wash that is actually a 30-foot emanation.
Oh,
Yes, this thing explodes. So let me just
a fortitude save.
it's like 30 feet in every way. I think it does splash back towards Hal and Clovis, but you guys get bonuses to your save because of the corner. I'm going to give you guys a +2 circumstance bonus to your
Clovis-
reflex save.
Clovis isn't going to worry about anything. I have Drake. Drake.
You have a certain amount of acid protection, but not immunity to acid damage. So if you Nulara, Clovis, and Hal make a Fortitude saving throw with a +2 circumstance bonus for Clovis and Hal.
All right. So would you say Will? Sorry, Will save?
It's a Fortitude save.
Fortitude save.
22 for Nulara.
Okay. That is a success. So I think you take half damage.
Okay.
House, another natural 20. Clovis, another natural 20.
Oh,
all right.
Sunday.
Whoa.
Amazing.
Okay. You take half of that damage, so you're actually only going to take 3 points of acid damage washing over you, and it explodes and it's no more.
Okay, so seeing like I feel like I know what Mukta is gonna do, so I'm gonna nod at him and strike at this creature with my blade.
Perfect.
It is flat-footed.
Mukta. It's flat-footed. Mukta, make that deception check to give her the +1 to her check. Oh God, that's a natural.
Wow. So
that means it's actually a +2 to your check, Nulara.
Okay, so I nod at Mukta and then I actually smirk a little bit as I arc up and try and hit this thing.
Yeah, Mukta comes in and it like moves its head to dodge the blow, which then triggers you. 35, that's a critical hit.
That's plus 37 actually.
Yeah, it's a critical hit even without the 30 or the +2, but 37.
22 points this last.
You were actually really close to like a double crit if that was the thing.
Yeah.
Nulara, how would you like to do this?
Okay, so seeing how Mukta tries to feint an attack, like I said, I'm gonna arc my blade up, and then as it goes up, and then I see that it's a little elevated off the floor because of my strength, I'm gonna push it down to the ground.
You push it down to the ground, you pin it down there.
Oh, damn it.
It explodes in a giant acid splash, and it actually covers the entire party from this angle. So I need every single one of you, including Mushi, to make a Fortitude saving throw.
Gee, you haven't been near death in forever.
That's a 22 for Mukta.
24 for Nulara.
Perfect.
Damn.
There's a 13
30
for
for
Hal?
Hal.
Sunday roll.
So I need Clovis and then Mushi.
Roll.
23 for Clovis.
Come on, Mu.
So Hal, a 30 is a critical success even without being a natural 20. So you take no damage again. I think you hide behind Clovis. Clovis, a 23 is a success. So you're going to take half. So instead of 8, you're taking 4. And with your armor, it reduces it by 5, I think. So you take 0.
Nice.
Mukta, you also take 4 acid damage. Nulara, you take 4 acid damage.
Okay.
Did you roll for Mushi?
I did not.
Give the last roll for Mushi. 8 points isn't going to kill Mushi, I don't think. He's a little tougher than he used to be, this little guy.
We'll see. Am I rolling to give a 40?
He's dead.
He'll have the same save as you. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, Mushi only takes 4 points of acid damage as you see, like, he gets rained on and his little leaves start burning just a little bit at the fringes. He's okay. And with that, we're out of combat and you guys have successfully... 20 is what you needed, so you succeed. So you give +1 to Nulara's check.
Okay. So that would be hero point. This
hero
one.
point.
That was a natural 1 for those of you who can track at home, but we're going to hero point it.
32 to hit.
32 between... So technically a 33 with Mukta's aid, or is that... that already includes the +1.
Already added the aid bonus.
Crit?
Would it still be flat-footed between us?
It technically is, but even without it, yeah, that's a crit.
Sweet.
Yes.
So go ahead
Crits in
and
chat.
give us that crit. Oh, not the
That's
greatest.
a crit. More than a hit.
16 points.
You do have
of
the Ghost Touch
damage.
rune, so it takes the full damage. And since it was a crit, you actually interrupt his action, and his telekinetic storm does not go off, burning 2 of his action. All right. First thing it does, it whips up a crazy fanatic like storm in the room, and it attacks all three of you guys with its telekinetic storm ability.
Okay.
So let's do Mukta first. Ooh, that's a natural 20.
That misses.
So that is a crit onto Mukta. Oh, but I only rolled 2 2s, so you take 8 points of damage, less than Hal did on a non-crit.
All right.
Swing wildly.
All right, for this one, because you don't know where it is at all, it's a DC 10 flat check.
Okay. 18.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You connect.
Oh, awesome. Okay, so
Well,
of course,
you potentially connect. Your attack actually has a chance to hit, right?
yeah.
So now make the attack roll.
Okay, and Chorus Blade, that would be 32 to hit.
That is a crit.
Perfect.
Ooh.
Okay, because of weapon mastery as well, this creature will be flat-footed until my next turn.
Ooh.
It's a crit, which is more than a hit.
So crit, 26 points of
26
slashing
points of
damage.
damage.
Do I know where I hit it? It's here somewhere.
It's on that square.
Oh, okay.
You guys all watch as her blade like hits that area and just like connects with something, right? DC 5. Yep, you hit it.
10. 2 actions to power attack.
Go
with
for
a
it.
Chorus Blade. 33 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay.
That
Is
is
it
a crit.
Crit?
It's a crit. Yeah, it's a crit.
Awesome. So power attack. 44 points of slashing damage. And it's flat-footed until the next
Holy shit.
turn. Until the start of my next turn.
No, it's not because it's dead. So
Nice.
Thank you, God.
you slam into it, and then it appears like the other ghost, and it slumps into your arms for just a moment, and it can't touch you, but it's like impaled like on your blade. It's holding it there, and it just looks you in the eye for 1 second. It's like,
You
my
made
brother
us
was
in
an
a
idiot,
fucking teapot.
and then fades off into
My
nothingness.
brother was in it. Oh.
So that's gonna take the +1 away and bring it down to 0.
I
Nulara?
failed with a 20.
20. You also fail this check, which gives it a -1. So in total, Hal, unfortunately, with your backup band, not as bad as it could have been. No one critically failed. No one brought you down a lot, but you get a -1 to your circumstance, or it's a -1 adjustment to your roll. However, coming into this, you won all 4 head-on-head rolls, so that gives you a +4. So in total, for the whole performance, you're coming down to a +3 circumstance bonus on top of whatever your natural roll is. Hal, this is make or break time. In chat,
Elvis is over there playing the
give us your energy. Hal needs this roll. Can he do it?
Come on, Harry, you can do it. Come on.
Oh boy.
5 plus 3 plus 4, right? Plus 4.
35 total.
Yes.
Let's
Hal,
go.
you managed to turn your group's imperfections into bonuses here. You managed to play off of it and embrace a little bit of the chaos in their rock music, and you've gotten a feel for it, and you channel that into your own unique blend of hard metal rock and happy-go-lucky show tune music, and rock the hell out of the house. This is a critical success, you guys.
Let's go. Let's see those crits in chat.
Nice.
Yeah, Chris in chat.
You're
Although-
winning the breakup, Mukta.
Mukta, you want to take the lead on this stealth check? This is a very dangerous. This is the most important stealth check of your group's career, right? It's a group check, so everyone needs to make it, including Mushi. You can follow the lead from Mukta, which would give you +8 instead of your own stealth modifier if you want.
Yep.
For those of you that are wearing armor that's too heavy for you, like Clovis, that does still impose the penalty. But yeah, ooh, that was... Technically, this should be secret, but I like the fact... I'm doing it in the open because I want you guys to feel the tension of the roll, right? So,
I mean, we're
Nulara.
going across either way, so this is just kind of...
Right. Yeah.
That's
Ooh,
a natural
Mukta
20.
with a natural 20. Chris in chat.
Or 34.
Nice.
All right. Going to quick draw with my bow.
Okay, quick draw bow comes out.
And shoot the sensible one.
Okay. It acted before you, so it is not flat-footed.
All right.
I think. Yeah. But yeah, it's not flat-footed to you, unfortunately.
Let's go.
But that's
Unfortunately, I don't have sneak attack because it's not flat-footed.
Yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't have sneak attack, but it's still a critical hit. Crits in chat. Roll the damage.
But you have
Now
like,
here,
your
wait, Mukta, are you
weapon
targeting? What are you
masterization.
targeting? The body or the head?
The body.
The body. Okay. So 23 points of damage to this Hydra. Hits the
And
body.
It is also pinned against the cavern, the wall.
Oh my God, you're
Let's
right.
go.
Due to my weapon specialization.
Oh, does that work on larger creatures? Does it
I have
say?
no idea.
So the sensible Hydra gets to go next. It has 5 heads, so it heals 15 hit points. It's no longer fully bloodied, and it uses its one and only action it has, and it's going to try to remove the arrow that's pinning it. 33 is a critical success. The head reaches down, yanks his little arrow out, and tosses it across the cavern. It's now, at the end of this turn, it's fully awake. It's no longer drowsy. It's no longer slowed. So I think at this point it wants to strike against you, but I think you have a feature that allows it not to, right?
Correct. No, I moved my full movement, so it's able to.
Okay,
It's only if I move half movement.
got it. So it is going to use one of its reactions to strike out at you as you move away. It used one reaction.
Did it use it to Clovis?
It did, but a different head strikes at.
Ah.
Oops, I didn't target you. That's a 35.
That's a crit.
So it actually is going to stop you from moving, I think. So I'm going to roll critical damage as the Fang strike on you. That's 36 points of damage, Mukta, and it stops you from moving.
Oh boy.
Cool.
Flat-footed, go for it. Please. You got it.
That's a 35.
That's a critical freaking hit.
Nice.
Let's
Roll
go.
that damage with your precision damage from sneak attack.
Yeah.
42 points of damage.
Sorry, can we cuss here?
You can do semi. So yeah, a lot of damage. Tears through this thing. It doesn't kill it, but it hurts it a lot. It's on its last it's on its last legs.
Unfortunately, it's not near any wall, so it doesn't get pinned, I don't think.
Unfortunately, that is the truth. It doesn't get pinned anything.
Okay, so for my first action, I'm going to step right in front of it. 2 action power attack on his head using Chorus Blade.
Perfect.
So that would be...
I'm fainting.
ahead.
Hold on.
Yep, Mukta,
Oh,
go
sorry.
ahead and make your feint. So make a DC 20 check.
Let's say 27.
27. Okay, so that gives Nulara an extra +1, which takes it to
So
a total
33.
of, which is a
33.
critical hit.
Yes.
Let's go.
Let's go.
So roll the critical hit damage. I will say this. I don't think I said this at Gen Con. Cool, 38 points of damage to the head.
And it's...
So that's a lot. New crits in chat, by the way. Oh yeah, we got crits in chat.
Nice.
It's vulnerable to the head is vulnerable to slashing damage, Nulara. So it actually takes an extra
sweet.
5 on top of that. So that's 43 points of slashing damage to the head. You lop the head clean off. One of the head flies through the air, like lands in the water, like writhing, and now it just has this bloody kind of stump right at its neck. I guess it's doing the only thing it can really do, which is focused assault again.
Remember, when we go for the body, it regenerates 15 hit points, or now what?
So Nulara, it makes a strike. Oh god,
12.
that's a critical hit.
All right.
So everybody watching this, if you guys watch Steven's F video, you'll notice that there is something with these dice for the GM, because he rolls crits, he kills us, but yet when he's rolling as somebody else in this game, he rolls 50 times to try to get 1 hit.
Chat, can I get some crits for the GM out there? Come on.
No.
All right, well, let's do the base damage. Nulara, are you absorbing this with your shield?
Where's my shield at?
You're going to lose it. It'd be like Clovis's shield busted.
She's doing the mental math.
Should I? No, I won't.
Okay. So, critical hit. Here comes the base jaw damage. 26 from the base jaws.
Okay.
And now it's going to be 6d6 more from the crits on the
let me
three other
get
heads.
this now.
Yep. And 24 more. So that's a total of 50 points of damage to Nulara.
Yeah, girl's still up because of Hal. If he didn't heal me, I would have died.
Oh man.
All right, I'm going to aim for the one that's prone, so flat-footed. Rest.
Yes. Yep. They're both flat-footed right now, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to aim for the regrowing head on the one that's unconscious.
It has 2 regrowing heads, but you can aim for
So
one
one
of
of
them.
them, yeah.
Yep. Go for it.
All right.
Oh.
That's a natural 20.
Ooh!
Well, you can roll the damage. I'm pretty sure it severs the head and pins the body back to the ground.
It does.
Yes.
Nice.
Go, Richard.
Crits both sides tonight.
41 points of piercing damage.
Nice.
All right. One of the heads, you completely pop it. The arrow, like, you see the head like explodes in like with so much force that like it's left just like a bloody stump. And then your arrow pins the rest of the Hydra to the shoreline. And even though it's unconscious, it can't move until it removes that arrow.
I'm just going to try it. Why not? I want to. I want to
Yeah,
use it.
do it. Yeah, you can
Let's
tell
go.
you're just
Do it.
you're just dying to do it. Let's do it.
So as I release my arrow, I put my bow down and I start waving my hands in the air and tracing symbols, and I'm going to cast Electric Arc with 2 actions at the remaining head.
Well, you can target 2 things, right? So the remaining head,
And then another head of the...
another head on the other Hydra, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so it's a reflex save, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
20.
so I'm just gonna make sure I need to mark. I want to make sure I mark the right conditions so it has all the proper penalties for this save. Okay, so let's start with the head on the one that's dying.
Mm-hmm. Oh, come
Damn.
on.
Crits in chat. Okay, so that's a natural 20. So that one takes 0 damage from your arc.
First attack, attacking it with Encore's blade.
Attacking what?
The head.
A head. Okay, so it still has 4 heads, I believe, right? Yeah, 4 heads.
Yes, 4 heads.
So you're attacking one of the heads.
Okay. All right, Encore's blade with this one. First action. Natural 20.
Ooh, he is on fire tonight, ladies
Well,
and gentlemen. On
It's
fire.
flat-footed,
in
and
chat?
you can Chris, you can roll the damage.
26.
31
points of
because it's
slashing.
actually 31 because it's weak to slashing. Lops off one of the heads, so now it has 3 heads remaining. One of its actions is to yank the arrow out of itself with a athletics check, I believe.
Yeah, the Dizzy one was the one we killed originally, right? So
Yep.
it's
I had
sensible
4
run.
cauterized next.
Another natural 20. It had 4 cauterized necks. Wait. Well, it had 4, right? Cauterized. It had 2 heads. One of them just got exploded by someone, right?
By me.
I just thought we had took that thing out completely
Right.
on that Friday.
You thought so, yeah, but now you're learning it still regenerates.
All right, I'm
Gotta
gonna use
take
an
out the
action.
heads.
Give Mushi a movement right there, and then I'm gonna go ahead and cast acid through Mushi again on this one.
Are you targeting? What are you targeting?
Targeting the head.
Oh,
On this one.
okay. Well, that's a crit. Another crit. What's up with tonight's crits? Thank you, Rollsmith.
Sweet.
Go ahead and roll that damage for acid splash.
Am I
Not
done?
the attack. So yeah, so I'll double that, right? So it would be even with the crit,
Plus the extra 2 on top of the 19.
so plus
'cause of-
3, so it'd be 8 doubled to 16, which is enough to pop one of the heads. So the acid splash hits one of the heads, deals 16 points of damage, pops a head, and the acid splashes where the neck was, instantly cauterizes that head. So it's now left with 2 heads. The damage, it does 1 point of splash damage, right? That washes out over everything. So it takes 1 point of splash damage on its body. The one next to Nulara takes 1 point of acid splash damage. The head that Nulara just lopped off cauterizes, so it only has 3 heads.
Nice.
I'm going to use 2 actions to once again cast Electric Arc, aiming at one of the heads on the near-death Hydra, and then also that stump that I just blew up.
So you're targeting the stump.
How many heads does each one have?
So the one that Nulara is toe-to-toe with now has 2 left after that arrow blast. And the one up top has 1 head.
Thank you.
If I'm right, if I recall right. So you're targeting the head on the near death one, and the stump. You're trying to target the stump with your electric damage. Okay.
Yes.
So the ditzy one has to make its save. That is a reflex save. 21 is a success, but it still takes half damage.
All right.
And then the other one,
Come on.
Oh,
natural
shit.
20 on the other one. So you missed the stump with your electric arc on the first.
Yeah,
So,
which is what I was really going for.
Yeah.
yep. So you can roll the damage, but I don't think you're gonna cross the threshold to pop a head. Ooh, almost. 11 is half, so it takes 5. Not enough to pop the head.
Okay, so I'm going to take a step forward. Let me move. There you go.
Okay.
And then I'm going
Step
to
into the shore of the ground. So now you're on like uneven sort of like footing. It like
Yeah.
kind of like ankle knee high in water.
Okay, so I'm going to target another one of the heads of the Sensible Hydra with a power attack for my.
So this one on this side.
Yeah, actually raising my shield for the second attack, third and fourth, hitting this with a power attack.
Okay.
Go crit. Come on.
So you're targeting one of the heads on this one over here. Yep. Okay.
Yes. Yeah, the Sensible Hydra.
Go ahead and make that roll. Chat, give your
Come on.
juju. 34 is a crit.
Correct. So he's flat-footed again until the end of my next turn.
He's still flat-footed again. Yeah.
Ah, shit. 30.
35 points. Pop. One of the heads pops off. Sears out. Now this one, they each have 1 head left, I believe. What it actually does here is it's going to spend a stride action to kind of step back into the water and kind of submerge itself. Now, this is a stride action, Nulara.
Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. Attack of opportunity.
Yep, take it. Now, what are you targeting? The head or the body? The head. Okay.
Oh? Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, you have a hero point. You have another
Yeah.
hero point.
I was gonna say, can I use the hero point?
Use your hero point, please do. We need this to connect.
33.
That's a critical hit.
He doesn't
Nice.
fucking move.
Oh, that's true. He can't even move.
Ugh.
Let's
Back.
go.
It interrupts his action and makes him flat-footed because
16
of the
points
crit.
of slashing damage.
Was
Oh wait,
crit?
what?
Wait, it's enough to pop its head
Yeah,
off.
30.
So you slash through its last head. It now has no more heads again as it's like writhing there. But yeah, you interrupted its stride action.
All right. Quick draw. Strike with my short bow.
Go for it. Did you spend all your hero points on the rolls?
I did.
Okay. If you got points in chats, they could definitely use it.
That's a 35.
Nice.
That is a hit, but not a crit.
He is
Ooh.
flat-footed against me.
I take it back. That is F for flat-footed.
That is a crit.
Go.
More than a
I
hit.
didn't, I didn't
It's
mark
a
it.
crit.
It is a crit.
Crits
So
and
the
Chad.
flat-footed
I want to see the
and
crits.
the yep.
Gotta F
Chris and
that
Chad.
attack
Let's
like
go,
in
Link
the
Twitch.
quick
Yep.
tips.
Did you F them?
I
You
did
bet
not.
them,
So,
GM?
F for Jafaki.
That's
Ooh.
38 points of piercing damage.
Yeah.
38 points of piercing damage, and he's pinned to the like dissecting table,
He is.
Nice.
Nice.
and he can't move. Nulara.
Great job, Mukta. And then I take a hit at this kobold right in front of me for
Yep.
my first action.
Are you attacking the one? Yeah. Okay. That one. Go ahead.
Yeah. That would be 32 to hit.
One thing you know about the kobolds, they're not that hard to hit. This one's a little tougher because it's got metal. However, that is a critical hit.
Let's go.
Perfect.
Metal.
36 points of slashing damage.
And he's flat-footed.
Mhm.
Yes, until the start of my
Yes, he does not. Okay, perfect.
Drop my rapier, and at the same time grab my short bow, pulling it out quickly. and
Okay.
fire at one that Nulara made flat-footed.
Okay. Critical hit.
That's a 29.
Yes. Sugar bastard Mukta.
That's 37 points of piercing damage, and the body is pinned to the wall.
It dies pinned to the top of this laboratory.
Yes.
Where'd your Faki? He had so much cool stuff he didn't get to do because he got bum rushed.
Well, Clovis is gonna put a trusty acid splash up on the wall there.
Clovis, that is a critical hit.
Woo! I get
Christy
hit.
Chat.
So is there a way to roll critical hit on the damage button that's on here?
No, I'll just apply double damage after you roll it.
I just want to make sure there isn't something I could be doing.
They haven't done the full spell rework yet.
All right, so
That
that's
should be
3 plus 3.
4. No. So
Yeah.
it's actually because you have a +4, not a +1, right?
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah,
so it
so
should
another
be
3 on there.
6 doubled to 12.
Yep.
And he takes 2 persistent damage from the acid burning him.
All right, I want to telekinetic maneuver and push his ass off the wall and have him fall through the range.
Knock him to the floor. All right.
Let's see what happens.
It targets his reflex or fortitude.
That's a
Doesn't
19,
matter.
So I'm not sure it matters.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. That's a success. If it's a fortitude, it's a critical success. If it's a reflex, it's just a regular success. Oh, it's just an attack roll. Oh no, yeah, okay. You're using athletics attack.
Attack, yeah.
Yeah, so an attack would be against his fortitude, and his fortitude would be 10, so it's a critical success. So you break him free. He falls 15 feet to the ground and takes 3 points of bludgeoning damage. But he's no longer hovering on the ground. He just lands prone in front of you, Nulara, on the ground.
Hitting that dude. 2 actions, power attacking him.
Okay, go for it.
With a Gore's Blade, that would be 35 to hit.
The critical hit.
Perfect.
A critical hit on a power attack.
26
Let's go.
points of slashing damage.
Kind of
Crits in
low
chat.
damage rolls. You rolled 8
That's
damage on
1-1.
3d8.
Uh-huh.
It's still enough to kill him. Don't worry.
Perfect.
But he does
Also,
get.
it's a...
Oh yeah, then you do this arming block, right?
Yes. So
So,
that is...
Is that a save on his part, or is it an active disarm check on your part?
I attempt
You
to
attempt
disarm
to disarm.
against
Perfect.
their reflex DC.
It's athletics
so,
against his reflex. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, natural one.
Hero point?
I have a hero point, so I'm gonna use my hero point.
Ooh, very nice.
32.
32.
Very nice.
His reflex DC is 21. So you, as he hits you and you absorb the shield, you can narrate because you knock this glaive out of his hand and it clatters to the floor, disarming him.
Get the fuck out, Clovis! While I'm trying to disarm this dude, so I knock the item out of his grasp.
Yeah, it cling, cling, cling. It falls to the floor. It does. So he looks down at it, roars in anger, and uses his third action to do one of these beard attacks that aren't at any penalty. I'll let you choose between thievery or acrobatics. The DC on this is low. To throw it over his head successfully, we're talking a 10. He's big. It's kind of an unwieldy contract.
All right. I mean, they're the same. I'll roll acrobatics.
No
That's a
problem.
30.
Critical success, double critical. So
Nice.
the contract sails over the top of his head. Why we got Mukta fails in chat? Come on. over the head, lands behind him, and he goes, great. He claps his hand together, says, now you successfully overthrown me.
Yeah, I'll probably get a splash on it, but then I'll have to do my famous acid splash.
You do you.
I would do me.
So acid splash is an attack. That is a 30. That is a critical hit.
Woo!
So to roll critical damage, just roll it and we'll double it, or is there a way to roll critical on this?
I don't think there's any way in the system to do it quite yet.
Okay. Wow, look at that shitty roll.
Okay, so that's
Get him out now.
10 points of damage. It actually resists 5 because it resists 5. Okay, and then it does an AoE splash. So persistent damage, increases to 2, so it's taking 2 persistent damage from the acid splash. And Mukta and Clovis and the dead body next to you all take 1 acid damage.
I draw my rapier in one swift motion and stab at the shadow.
Okay, go ahead. It's flat-footed. Let me add F for flat-footed.
That is a 30 to hit.
A 30 is a crit.
All right. That is 31 points of
Now that is crit damage.
piercing damage, and my rapier does have a ghost touch rune.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah, okay.
And he is now flat-footed till the end of my next turn, correct? Because of weapon specialization.
Yeah. So because your
Let's
ghost
go.
touch rune, this thing does not resist your damage at all. It takes the full 31 points of damage. It is flat-footed until the start of your next turn to everyone. And it's alive, but barely. Towards like Mukta and towards the shadowy, the brazier. But that would trigger an opportunity attack.
Yes, sir. So that would be 31 to hit.
It's a crit.
You stay where you are.
Yeah, that's right.
Wait, I saw this comment that apparently it doesn't. They still can move.
It only interrupts interact actions, I believe.
Okay.
That would be 18 a hit, and also he'll be flat-footed for the next turn.
Got it.
Mokta!
So he resists some of it. So he actually still manages to survive. It moves like kind of through you, like it's like passes through you, Mukta, and you watch as it tries to meld into your shadow.
Sir, what are you doing there, sir? Second action, I'm going to attack it with the cooperative blade.
Okay.
So that would be natural 20.
Yeah. How would you like to do this?
Let's see those crits
Roll-
in chat.
Put the crits in
Yeah,
chat.
baby.
Roll the damage, but I'm pretty sure it's dead.
Okay, so remembering how I heard the voice saying my child and seeing that this dude actually escaped from the spirit realm, I would be like, for Pharasma! And then just swing my sword.
Yeah, so you send this shadowy spirit back to the shadow realm.
You're going to come with us. We're going to see if we can't avenge your honor.
Give me a diplomacy check.
Imagine you were singing that, right?
I can give him guidance on this. Though?
I can
You
make
can.
a performance check
All right,
um,
I'll give you guidance on this.
for
Kyle.
diplomacy, but I don't get the extra for playing the whatchamacallit, the loot.
Right. I'll tell you, because you're basically targeting his will save, and his will save DC is a 20. Not too much. So I would say Hal has a good shot at this. Heisenberg also redeemed
Okay.
another hero point for you, Hal.
Okay, I got to make this
All
one.
right,
Where
Heisenberg.
is my?
Yep, and you got
I'm
guidance.
nervous. I
Hal.
can't find my skill check. Is that's a status bonus, right?
Yes.
Ooh, 33. Nice.
Okay, well, if a 20 is his DC, a 33 is a critical success. So you've hit the notes that Rajani needs to hear. As he basically pushes himself up to his feet, right? And like as he does, you watch as like his ankle snaps. Oh, and he like goes down a little bit. Like he's like hobbling a little bit, but he stands up straight, grits through the pain. And looks at you like dead serious and like looks around. He gives a nod and he lets you know no one's ever given me a second chance before. I gave you no reason. You could have just handed me over, but why me? Why worth saving?